For those of you who haven't ever seen Slightly Impossible before, it is top-notch entertainment. We're live.
Are we live?
Well, yes, we are live. Some of you might be concerned how close Gene and I are, but we are good magicians. Keep this in mind. This is actually 6 feet apart. We aren't even in the same room, actually.
This is an illusion.
It's an illusion.
There's that court order.
There's that court order. Wow. Season 10. Season 10. It is going.
This is exactly what we planned.
This is exactly how well we thought it would go. I'm afraid I'm naked. I'm afraid I'm naked. Okay, sorry. Rewind.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, G. How's it going?
It goes well.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
Wow. Okay. That's just that's just the black mold from the basement we're in.
That's just the basement dust. Not to worry about it. It's locked in my basement for 3 months now. What can I do?
Folks, we want to thank you so much for your years of support. You know, we want to do something special for you guys since we can't be there with you in person.
Yeah, we do want to thank our fans, and we hope to get back to you, and you guys get back to us as soon as humanly possible. And so, well, back to those stadium packs.
Exactly. The 40,000 of you who come out every show.
Right.
Thank you so much.
We do love you guys supporting live entertainment and our show. So we should start it with thank you. We
are Slightly Impossible. Now, Gene, because we're supposed to be observing social distancing,
correct.
I thought we'd do a trick where we don't touch.
Absolutely.
For safety.
Unlike usually.
Unlike usually. Again, if you haven't seen the show, you're not going to get these jokes.
Now you got to go see the show.
Well, I have 1, 2, 3 coins. We're going to make the 3 coins travel from my side over here to Gene's side over there. And the first coin goes into the hand, just a squeeze, and right there.
Let me get that. Coin number 1 right there at the fingertips. Coin number 1.
Excellent. Coin number 2. Coin number 2. Coin number 2 goes right there.
Let me see. I got it. Coin number 2. That's a good one too. I like that one.
And that leaves me with, of course, coin number 3. Coin number 3 just goes like that.
Nice. Coin number 3, just a squeeze. Joins the other 2. 1, 2, 3.
See, like Gene, normally we can't do all the material we like to do for the 60 to 70,000 people that show up.
That stadium tour that we were on, tough to do this.
It is. You can't see from the 5th balcony.
No. The Buell up there, forget about it. You guys get a treat now, and you get to see some true close-up magic. So,
being a magician, there are rules you got to follow. One of the rules is that you have to do a card effect. The other rule is that card effect has to be a finding the aces card effect. That's right. The ace of spades, the first card up. The ace of spades. Snap. All the cards go from face down to face up except for one. Could it be? Oh, what do you think this is gonna be? Huh? That's right.
hot dog.
Hot dog. Another ace. That's 2 of the aces over here. Just a little, and I get a 3rd card in there. What do you think that card's gonna be? Huh? That's right. The ace of diamonds. Here we go. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4 aces, all from a single deck of cards that is not going to single-handedly cut. Here we go. But I'm not done yet. No, I'm not done yet. I need the 4 aces here on top of the deck. And just 1, 2, 3. The 4 aces right there in the middle. That's the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4 aces.
Nice. You know, I sometimes would like to do magic with a whole deck of cards, but you know, after being in lockdown and making all those card castles, I'm down to 1 card. Okay, that's just a line. I still have plenty of cards. But I have a story to tell. I have an X and a line. Camera boy.
Oh, yes. Yes,
would you put your name on the line?
Sure. Oh, gosh. You print it or just signature?
Signing it's fine.
Okay,
yeah.
I just make it, whatever. Oh, gosh. And that's the autograph you will get if you come to our show.
Nicely done. Nicely done. That's you know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to add a little bit of something to this and tell you a story. Now, it's not a lot of writing. I'm just slow, but the story is fun. So, I'll have you read this. There you go. And would you just read that to the audience?
It says, here we are. I owe you $100 to Gene R. Gordon. My entire life savings.
Yeah. So yeah, on video in the state of Colorado, that is a legal document signed. So no, it reminds me of a story of a card game where there was 2 players left, a really good card player and a not so good card player, and came down to the last turn of the cards, and he turned over his cards. He had a pair. He's trying to bluff with a pair. I had a full house. Stands to reason. So he didn't have the money. We wrote an IOU on one of the playing cards from the table. I got up to refresh my drink. That was a mistake on my part, because when I looked back, I noticed that he was very slyly tearing the card into pieces. I mean, he actually was enjoying himself tearing the card into pieces. He tore the pieces up and then he counted them with glee, knowing that he'd null and voided that little contract. Guess what, camera guy? You're now saved $100. Little did he know, like you folks know, that besides being a professional handsome person, I'm also a magician. I reached into my pocket, scooped up those pieces off the table, and took my lighter and waved it around. Just soon enough to take the glue at the edge of the cards where it was still soft, and taking one and squeezing it and sticking it back on. Taking a second one and squeezing it and sticking it back on. Of course, being a fair-minded person, I could stick this card, as you see, that fits perfectly, back on, but I didn't. I left it detached, teaching the young person a lesson in trying to cheat me. Matt, would you
hi
do
there.
some magic for us?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the magic of art. Because I've been learning new skills. So if you want to follow along, I'm just gonna take a Sharpie here, and I'm gonna draw a happy little mountain. Happy little mountain here, and on the happy little mountain's it's a little happy little tree. Whatever you want, whatever you heart desires. And then there's it's a melancholy stream. I'm sorry, things haven't been turning out his way, but you know what? Someday they will be. And there you have it, folks. It's a $1 bill. I know it doesn't look like a whole lot, but if you grab it, you get it. To actually turn into a $1 bill. Now, I would be remiss though if I stopped here. So I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to continue on and spruce up my dollar a little bit.
Oh, don't do it, you defacer, you.
I almost forgot to cap up my magic marker. Look at that, huh? George Washington, he's got a mustache, a handlebar from the time he spent in Portland. You weren't around. You don't know he didn't go to Portland.
Yeah, those.
He went to Portland. Anyway.
Martha didn't know?
Martha didn't know. Pay attention. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh. Ready? Okay, then. Please uncap the pin.
The pin.
But,
Gene.
Wait, what? Why?
If you would, please.
Nice. Don't tell me. Mustached. Ah, George is back.
Right there. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Stay home, stay safe. Keep creative.
And here to talk to you about small coin purses, merces if you like. Okay, this is not actually a coin purse. This is actually a purse for a personal stamp for when you're in Japan. They have these little stamps, little stamp pads, as opposed to a signature with their thing as all the way from Japan. Kind of nice. What's inside, though, is a story. The story is Doug Henning. Doug Henning. I mean, why can't we get crazy polyester wearing, long-haired, magician-saving Doug Henning into this? Doug Henning I saw Doug Henning in the 70s, and he did a routine with linking rings. These big, beautiful rings. They came apart, went together. In the 1970s, they didn't sell those at Kmart or Woolworth. So needless to say, I didn't know where to go. So I went to my grandmother's sewing chest, and I found these. And these are blanket pins or diaper pins if you're a big baby. So here's a theory. If you link the pins, are they linked or unlinked? My thought is if you don't close this, then it's not linked. Now it is linked. It's a complete circle. So without closing the barn door, the horse will escape. So if we thread it on and we close it, then it's linked. Sometimes things aren't what they appear. So let's do this again and do it real slow. Linked. Linked. A little pin nomenclature. This, of course, is the curlicue or pigtail. This is the head of the pin. The curlicue is the thickest part of the pin. It's also sometimes the weakest part. Let's do this again. Some people say, maybe I looked away. Maybe I turned away at the last moment. Got up and got a beer. But watch closely. Sometimes it's the curlicue. Sometimes it's the head. But I actually think it's the middle. Right there. That's the softest. People often ask me, they say, hey, Gene, there's something tricky with those pins. So do you have a right hand there, cameraman? Pull on that. Just grab a hold and pull. Solid?
Solid.
Don't go away. We'll have you check this one. Give it a pull. Solid. Good?
Yep.
So checked by a unbiased source. So here's the thing. Would you hold out your right hand again? And just grab a hold. I'll hold on to this and pull, pull. Nicely done. Nicely done. So here's the question. Is it possible? Is it possible to take a solid object and put it through another solid object? We know that's not true. Or do we? It shouldn't be true to take a solid object and put it through one. But then that's magic. Thank you very much.
Hi folks, we will return you to your regularly scheduled program, Naked and Afraid. I'm afraid I'm naked. In these uncertain times, it's important to have investments. And may I suggest you invest in precious metals. I invested in silver. But the problem I found with investing with silver is that people were always trying to steal my silver. Well, that was easy for me because I just turned one piece of silver into a copper coin. You see, people would try to go after these three, but they were fooled because the copper was not there. But that still left me with these 3 silver, so I had to turn the second one into a copper. Of course, still the 2 silver. Still problematic. Still something has to be done. I will try to do a two for one. Here we go. Just like that. I get 2 copper coins. That is the 1 and the 2. But of course, like I said, folks, copper's not where it's at. You need to invest in, that's right, silver. Hey folks, hopefully you are staying home and staying safe, and it's a good time, take advantage of it, learn new skills. I've been working on drawing, skateboarding, wrecked myself, and forgery. That last one caught your attention, I know. I figure it's a useful skill, I might need to sell, John Elway signatures, on the 16th Street Mall at some point in time, to make ends meet. But I'll show you what I mean. I have here the three of hearts. The 3 of hearts, I am going to make a mark, just a simple X. I didn't say I was good at forging. I just said I'm learning. Gotta let that permanent ink dry. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take I'm gonna take that X. I'm gonna attempt to give it a little rub, and voila, right off the 3. And now it's on the back of the ace of spades. The first way was kind of the hard way. This is more of the easy way, right off the ace of spades and onto the ace of diamonds. The ace of diamonds. I got some aces in here. But any forger will tell you that it's important that if you're doing something like this, you got to get it back on the original. So it's on the ace of diamonds now. I got to get it back on the 3 of hearts. I got to get it back on here. Let me try to... didn't get that one. Let me try again here to get the 3 just... Voila! I got it off. But of course, duplication. If I'm going to sell, hundreds of John Elway's signatures, I got to be able to duplicate it. So let's check my duplication skills here. Let's give it a second here. Good luck. Yeah, there we go. Duplicate. And that's how you forge. Pretty easy, really, if you think about it.
Nice. Now, some card magic, just for you guys. A pack of cards, otherwise known as the Devil's Prayer Book. Side. I know, sounds ominous. It's pretty, huh? Nice. Trained. After years of handling a deck of cards, I found I've got a zen-like quality with the cards. By mere touch alone, I can feel a card, an ace. I know you don't believe me there at home, but I'll do it again. By the weight of it, I can tell this is the ace of spades. Ah, the ace of spades. I don't rely just on touch, though. I rely on my other senses, like hearing. Did you hear that? An ace. About 24 cards from the face of the packet. 23. The ace of clubs. Now I showed this skill to a friend of mine who's a dealer, a pit boss at a casino, and he said, Gene, you can't go around listening to cards. And you can't go around cutting cards all day long, manhandling them. It's just too slow to cut to them one at a time. You have to be able to cut two aces at once. I said I can do that. 2 aces at once. 2 aces at once. It's not as easy as it looks, but maybe I'll use a little magic. Did you see him vibrate a little bit? Just enough to change into the aces. That's the black aces, which leave, of course, the red aces down here. It's one of my favorites. But there's a problem with that. All these cards, there could be more aces. It's just difficult to follow. So let's slim things down. Just to the 4 aces. the 4 aces. If I turn them over, the red aces are on top and the black are on the bottom. You're questioning this. They are indeed. The black are on the bottom, the red are on top. If I count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, the black cycle to the top. It's just counting, but in Colorado, you have to point that out. You know what I mean? Here, dude. So the black aces on top, if I count them to the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, boop, the little elevator brings them back to the top. If I place them to the bottom, boop, just like this, they come right back to the top just like that. Matter of fact, every time we place them to the bottom, boop, they come back to the top. There's a problem here. Too many aces even. So let's get rid of the club. Just watch the spade. If I place the spade to the bottom, it jumps back to the top. Every time to the bottom, back to the top. I know, it's amazing. It even fools me. Every time I place it to the bottom, people ask, is it on the bottom? Yes, it is. It comes back to the top? Why, yes, it does. Can it do it long distance? Sure it can. I place it under the club. Watch. Did you see it? It came up through the club. You see, that's the 2 black ones and the red ones back on the table again. That's one of my favorites. Matt, did I put out the prediction?
You did not put out the prediction.
That's okay. I have the prediction right here. I will set it here for the people to keep their eyes on. How about that? Is that all right?
That works for me.
Well, you can keep your eye on it too.
I'll keep my eye on it.
Pack of cards. Would you do me a favor? I also am going to need a card selected, just from where you're at. As I run through the cards, just say stop.
Keep going.
Okay.
Stop.
That one or this one? Right or left?
That one right.
This one here.
Yep.
How about this one?
No, I want the right one.
This one's really nice.
The right one.
It's feeling dejected now that you've raised your voice. You want this one?
I want the right one, yeah.
Okay, no worries. Matter of fact, would you take it?
I will take it.
And would you do me a favor and just put your initials on that card?
Yes.
And
oh.
and throw it on the floor.
I threw it on the floor. Perfect.
That's the way we like it. Okay. And I take it wasn't one of the aces.
It was not one of the aces.
That's good because we're going to leave the aces segregated here on the table. I'll take them, Mark. Thank you. So, Matt, here's the thing. I'm going to try to find your card under test conditions. Test conditions for me are this. Since it's TV, would you place the card back? Since it's TV, there's test conditions. Test conditions would be this. Your card?
My card.
Test conditions would be finding it. There it is. I know you're not impressed.
I was not impressed.
You're thinking to yourself, hey, Gene, I can see the card. So that's why I left the aces. The aces are actually going to help me identify your card without ever even touching it, like little psychics. They've got an impression of your card, and they can give me information about your card. They tell me it was a red card. They tell me it was a heart card. They tell me it was a low value, I'm thinking 4 of hearts?
It was a 4 of hearts.
4 of hearts, very nice. The aces are pretty good about this. They're pretty good about this. Matter of fact, the aces are never wrong in finding out a card. At this point, you're probably wondering to yourself, well, if the aces are here, or my card was, what card is on the table?
What card is on the table? That is what I want.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'll tell you, of course, that's not a card. It's the cards. It's the aces. You see, because your card is the one I keep right here. At this point, people they're flummoxed. They're curious. They usually applaud. I can see you're not applauding.
No.
That's okay.
They could be applauding at home.
Yeah, they could be applauding. But, most of the time they're wondering, what about the prediction?
What about the prediction?
The prediction, I would like to beg off the prediction. I have money.
No, I want to see the prediction.
I have money.
I want to see the prediction.
I have aces.
Prediction.
If I told you that the card, your card, can jump from the deck into my pocket, just like that, would you believe it?
I would not believe it.
And there it is. It jumped right into my. Well, I was going to show you that. I don't want to pay you the money, so I guess the prediction is the thing. So would you read the prediction?
The prediction says You will not pick a joker. Because I didn't pick a joker.
There it is. It works. You didn't pick a joker,
I didn't.
so that's works every time. And sometimes it's easy because if you see like this one, if you had picked that one, that's a joker. See how dangerous that is?
That is dangerous.
Matter of fact, you could have picked this one. That could have been a joker.
Yes.
Well, you could have picked this one, and that could have been a joker. Matter of fact, the problem is, if you had picked any of these, they would have all been jokers. Which remains that I've still lost your card. That means I might have to pay you. That's okay. I'll keep my crazy mad money inside the zipper compartment of my wallet, which happens to be a playing card now. Which happens to be a playing card with Matt Brandt on it.
Hey, folks! Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight again. Thank you so much for your support over the years.
Yes, thanks so much. Without you, we'd be doing a show in a basement to a video camera. Oh, that's like now. That's like now.
That's really right now. We're in an undisclosed location.
This no basement.
We're at Hogwarts.
Exactly. This is the secret the channel under Hogwarts.
Anyway, I have a red deck of cards,
and I have my customary blue pack. You always see me with a blue pack.
So we're gonna do something kind of a special, kind of interesting. You don't see magicians do often because magicians usually aren't
very
out.
athletic.
What are we doing? What are we calling this?
This is magic sports, so to speak. Magic sports.
That you said it was working out as a magician earlier.
It was working out, but I want to say sports would sound more manly than working out because I don't work out.
I don't prove it. If you can't tell from our physique, we don't work out. All right. I think I'm shuffled up here.
Okay.
Shane,
so in the realm of magic competition, it goes like this. Matt, I challenge you.
Yes.
I will cut the pack. I'll cut to a card. I've cut to a 5. Better.
Five, okay.
Better that.
Better.
If you
am
can,
I trying to
sir.
hit the? I know. I'm trying to hit the 5.
It's
I
at
gotta
least
hit
a
a
5.
I'm gonna try to hit a 5.
If you don't hit the 5, you are.
Oh, ace.
That's lower than a 5.
The ace because it's a 1, or
It's
is it the
lower
high
than-
card?
Okay, you're trying
But
to
I
cheat.
didn't hit. Okay.
All right, give me another chance. Give me another
All
chance.
right. You went first, so I'll
Yeah,
go
yeah.
first. Here we go. So you got to match 1 for 1. Here we go.
Ooh.
Queen of diamonds. All
No
right,
worries.
hit,
I can
hit
do
the
it,
lady.
I can do it,
You
I
got
can
the
do it.
lady.
Oh!
Ace of spades.
Oh, it's just a 1.
This is the one. It's
Ace
because
of spades, yeah.
we're so used to cutting to aces.
Oh yeah,
we
it's
can't cut
natural.
to anything
Just
else.
right. You know what? Let's try something side unseen.
Side and seed. Okay, let's get
So
it.
how about
First face
down
down
at the
card?
middle? There, first face down card. That sounds fine to me.
Face down card. That's first.
And let's take a peek at it ourselves. How about?
Yep, I got it, and it showed the people at home.
Oh, show the people
Don't-
at home.
don't-
Don't look at. Don't
hold
cheat
it.
at my.
Hold it up right there. Good we go. Okay. All right, I got it.
And
Got it.
let's see. I'll put it back in the pack.
Oh yeah.
Put back in the. So you know how you normally do this when you're kids? You do it Indian style.
Okay, we grew up in different time periods, but anyway.
Okay,
Oh yeah,
Native
you take
American
it out.
style.
You
So
take it out. You
Take it out. So we take
Okay.
out the card.
Take out
we
the card.
Put it on our forehead.
Put it on your forehead.
And
Okay.
And
On the count of 3, we'll say
what's
it.
it?
1, 2, 3. 9 of diamonds.
You said 9 of
9
diamonds.
of diamonds.
You
Oh,
said
9 of diamonds.
You said 9 of
Oh.
diamonds. Wait a second. You say 9 of diamonds.
Yeah,
I say 9 of diamonds.
9 diamonds?
And 9 of diamonds.
9 of diamonds.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
You
check this out so you
better
know
check
I'm not
mine.
cheating.
It's
Look at
9
my
of diamonds.
It's 9 of diamonds. So
I had put it back in there.
oh,
wait.
I just put your blue card in
I
my...
just put. You know what? I wasn't paying attention. I put it the other way around.
I don't know. Which way did I put it?
Oh yeah. See, there's a 9 of diamonds.
There's a 9 of diamonds in mine. Yep.
Yeah, but if this was your card.
Yeah, right. This is, like I said, I put your
and
card
then-
in my pack.
this is
so-
your card in my pack. That's right. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Slightly impossible. Does
Thank
it
you
again.
guys. Have a
Thanks
good
very
night.
much. Oh,
Or day. Or
thank
whatever
you very
time you're
much.
watching this.
We
are
Slightly
slightly
Impossible.
impossible.
see you next time.
For the love, don't go out there.
For God's sakes, don't go out there.
Don't go out there.
Whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Okay. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. You can do a magic trick if you want.
I would prefer not to do magic,
Okay,
actually.
well,
Let me do my... What's the deal with airline food? Do 15.